Zayn is leaving One Direction, and we have the details.
Iggy Azalea admits that she has indeed had a boob job.
What? And we know who A is on PLL.
All of that and more on DHR.
Holy cow, holy hump day, I should say, on the Daily Hollywood Rundown. You guys know me, Aaron Robinson, and Dana Ward.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
1D, big news.
Oh my gosh.
That's coming up soon. But first, we want to hear about Iggy. Does she or doesn't she write her own lyrics?
Well, rumors have been swirling for some time that Iggy may or may not be writing her lyrics to her raps. And after an interview today with XM Sway in the Morning, with Compton rapper Skeem's admitting that he helped Iggy write on Fancy.
I heard you wrote Fancy. The first verse is for Fancy.
Yeah, we had something to do with it. A lot of vibe, a lot of push. We put trust funds up for that song. So.
Did you write that part?
Nah, see that's the part I didn't have nothing to do with.
That's Charlie XCX.
Yeah,
okay.
Shout out to her.
So that's kind of a big deal because we all always thought that Iggy wrote the lyrics to her rap for Fancy.
Right.
But Skeem isn't necessarily saying he wrote the rap. He says that it was kind of inspired, that he helped work on it. So maybe he didn't write it. Maybe he just kind of gave Iggy some ideas.
Yeah.
But what's the big deal?
I mean, music is a collaboration at the end of the day. I think it's our fault, like as people, for always assuming that an artist writes their own stuff.
Yeah. No one can deliver it the way that Iggy delivers it anyway. So it's really more about her rapping style and her performance than it is about who wrote the rap. Did she or did she not? I don't know. I don't think there's such a big deal about this. So in other Iggy news, you guys, we just found out that Iggy Azalea actually has had a boob job. This was an interview with Vogue magazine. She actually has a beautiful, amazing spread in the magazine. But in the article, the interviewer asked her if she's actually gone under the knife, and she said, quote, "I did change something. 4 months ago, I got bigger boobs. I thought about it my entire life." She says she was basically tired of having to pad her costume. And you know what? She says she was going to try to hide it for a while, but, quote, "I decided I wasn't into secret keeping." So.
And it's hard to keep secrets when you're a celebrity. So good for her for being open. But she did also say that she didn't want her young fans to feel like, oh, they need to change their body or they need to live up to some sort of like perfection when it comes to your body. So she's being honest, and we just need to like listen to the honesty. Everyone is allowed to do what they want with their own body, you know?
It's true. And now for the news you all have been waiting for. It's official. Zayn Malik is leaving One Direction.
I know. Say it ain't so, but this is confirmed. The band actually took to their Facebook page to make the announcement. And don't worry, the 4 other guys will continue to go on tour. They'll finish their tour for fans, and they will still work on their 5th studio album. But as far as Zayn leaving, first, let's hear what Zayn had to say in the post. He said, quote, "After 5 years, I feel like it is now the right time for me to leave the band. I'd like to apologize to the fans if I've let anyone down, but I have to do what feels right in my heart. I am leaving because I want to be a normal 22-year-old who is able to relax and have some private time out of the spotlight. I know I have 4 friends for life."
I definitely feel like this has something to do with Perry as well, the whole cheating scandal where he was caught with that other blonde girl holding her hand. I think that this is him quitting the band because maybe he said, look, I'll quit the band for you if that's what you want. Or her going, look, you need to quit the band, otherwise we're done. Like, this has to be connected to her somehow.
And if he's not in the band now, he can kind of go off with Perry wherever Little Mix may be and be supportive. Yeah. I don't know. Or he is so talented, he could totally have a solo career when he has enough time off and decides to come back. 1D spoke out saying that they're sad to see Zayn go, but they totally respect his decision, and they kind of echoed the same feelings about having a friend for life. This is actually a very sad day.
Yeah.
For One Direction and for Directioners and all of us. Good luck, Zayn. We miss you already. Okay, enough sadness for now. We need to move on because this is Zayn's decision. But let's get weird up in here with Ariana Grande.
I know, weird in a good way.
Definitely.
Miss Ariana Grande was living for this fan who was basically going to church in the audience. During her show in Atlanta, she posted 2 videos on Instagram of this guy just singing his heart out for Ari, and mad respect, dude. caption. She said, OMG, this baby living in the audience, hashtag honeymoon church. But things got even better for this fan because Ariana Grande at one point in the show pulls him on stage and the two of them have a beautiful, amazing, weird dance off with each other during the show. Chicken legs.
Chicken legs were going down.
He was like literally in his zone. I don't know if he was like sober.
I hope he's alive after experiencing all of this.
He may have RIP'd himself.
He may have.
Speaking of RIPing, you guys, last night was the season 5 finale of Pretty Little Liars, and holy cow, spoiler alert.
What the F is going on?
Know who A is, sort of? Okay, so we have a full recap on Clevver News if you want all the nitty-gritty details, but we did find out last night that Spencer and Mona must know who A is because she saw those photos of Jason and this guy named Charles, who are twin babies together. We saw the footage, the video, and the photos. Now, we obviously don't know who Charles is yet, but I mean, of course, we may already know who he is. We just don't know it yet. And supposedly, we're gonna find out exactly who he is and see his face. He's going to be unmasked and revealed towards the end, I think episode 10 of season 6. So a lot to look forward to, and we want to hear your thoughts on who you think Charles, what's his name? Charles De Laurentiis. Who is he, guys?
Jason De Laurentiis' twin.
But I want to know, like, who is he? Have we seen him on the show before? How does he tie into all of the storylines? Like,
Questions.
Speaking of questions, there are so many questions right now surrounding Kylie Jenner.
Okay, yeah. Kylie and Tyga and maybe even Iggy Azalea might have worked on a song together. And all of this speculation really began when this outlet called Rapdos posted this photo on Twitter, and it kind of looks like an album cover featuring Kylie, and they had a hashtag saying like, you can't make this up, something along those lines. Yeah, and then we did some digging and came across this song. Should we sample it?
Yeah.
You have changed my life, showed me new worlds, gave me joy in my heart.
Now, before we discuss, let's just say that this song is rumored to be called Forever Real. Supposedly it's coming out the end of March or April 1st.
Like April Fool's Day?
Yeah, like maybe this is a joke.
I don't hate the idea of Kylie Jenner having a music career, although I do remember what it was like when Kim tried to have a music career and
She regretted it.
Was a bad move.
Yes.
But I've heard through the grapevine, rumors have been circulating for a long time that Kylie actually has a good voice, and if your boyfriend's Tyga, you probably are in the studio with him. It makes sense to me. I think Kylie deserves a shot at doing something with her life, and I think this would be a good career move if she can actually sing.
Yeah, but I want to hear the final song, the final cut.
Yeah. So we're going to change things up a little bit. We haven't talked about the new Entourage movie at all, but we are so excited because the trailer dropped and we have the highlights.
It looks so good. And first of all, can I say that there are so many celebrity cameos in this, like dozens. Just a few people to name: Liam Neeson, Gary Busey, Jessica Alba, Billy Bob Thornton, Tom Brady, David Spade, Mark Wahlberg, Haley Joel Osment is in this. I thought it was Jack Black, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's not. There's a sex tape. There's a lot of partying. Vince wants to direct a huge $100 million movie. I mean, there's a baby. There's a ton of stuff happening just in this trailer. You guys can check it out. We'll have the link below. But FYI, the Entourage movie comes out June 5th.
Girl, that's right around the corner.
Get excited.
Okay, guys, it is a sad question time today. I'm going to kick this off with very sad thoughts. What do you think of Zayn leaving One Direction, and do you think that 1D can actually continue on and be as successful without him?
I don't want to think about it, but we have to. Gotta face reality. Also, we want to know, what do you think about Iggy possibly not writing all of the lyrics to her songs and her rap breaks and stuff?
Is it a big deal?
Does it matter to you? Leave a comment below. Let us know what you think. And thanks so much for checking out DHR. We'll be back tomorrow with more entertainment news straight from Hollywood. I'm Dana Ward with Aaron Robinson.
We'll see you later.
Bye, guys.
Gators.
And if you guys really want to know all of the details as to what went down on last night's episode of PLL, it was huge. Click to the left, and I'll say it again, spoiler alert.
Prepare yourself. Also, Miley and Patrick had their first date night after Patrick was caught maybe cheating, and we have the details in that video box on the right. Click it, do it.